everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to show you guys how to make these realistic 3D ice cream paper squishies. Firstly, let's make the cone. I wanted my cone to look as realistic as possible, so I used 3 colors: yellow, light brown, and a darker brown as shown here. Then with a piece of white paper I started by drawing a circle using a compass. Here's the measurement of the radius so you guys can get the idea of how big my circle is. Next I used a yellow colored pencil and a ruler to fill the circle with several horizontal lines by keeping the same distance between every 2 lines. And then I added more lines the same way but vertically. Once that's done, I thickened the line a little bit more. Now we've got many tiny squares, so then I simply filled every single square and gap inside the yellow lines with light brown. And the last step is to just add some shadows using a darker brown. This way we'll get that 3D textured look, I think. Although this may look like it requires a lot of effort and time consuming, trust me, it was fun to draw, especially if you're bored. And yeah, we're almost done. But guess what? I had an unexpected guest. Hello. Anyway guys, we can finally move on to the next step, which you'll need to cover the drawing with clear tape, but we don't need to tape the back. And then cut it out. Now we're going to transform this into a cone shape. You need to stick a bit more tape as well so the cone can hold its shape. Next up, we'll need some plastic bags. So basically, what I'm doing here is stuffing the cone with the plastic, and since the bottom part of the cone is so narrow, I'm using this stick to kind of push the plastic bag all the way down. And for the ice cream scoop, I am still using plastic bag. So here, as you can see, I'm trying to form like a ball shape from the plastic bag, and then I just went ahead and put it on the cone. Notice that I used clear tape in order to attach this, the scoop to the cone. So you just want to stick some tape all the way around, just like so. At this stage, if you want to add more layers of scoops, you can just create it in the same way. But in my case here, I just think it's enough. So the next thing we're going to do is making, I don't know what it's called, but do you guys notice how ice cream scoops have this? So yeah, that's exactly what I'm trying to replicate right now. I cut out a strip of paper and crumpled it this way because it seems to look like that, I guess. And then I just attached it around the bottom edge of the scoop using white glue. And for this step, we're going to make a mixture for painting on the ice cream scoop. We'll need some white glue, white paint, water, a container, a stick, and a paintbrush. I'm starting by putting some white glue into a container. Since the glue dries clear, I added some white paint. Also, I was planning to make white ice cream. Then mix it. Now I'm adding a little bit of water since the consistency is quite thick, and then thoroughly mix them. And with that, the mixture is done. So I used this paintbrush to paint all over the ice cream scoop with the mixture. In case you guys are wondering why I had to mix them at the first place, since we can just use acrylic paints or other types of paint. Well, the thing is, let's say if I used normal paint like acrylics, then it would be a disaster due to the squishing, paint cracking over time. And as far as I know, there is stretchable paint like fabric paint which would work, but the bad news is I don't have any of it, so I guess mixing glue with acrylic paint is the best I can do. I mean, it's the only alternative solution I know, and that works for me. Okay guys, we're done painting, and now we just need to leave it to dry completely. There's some drippings going on, but you know, no worries, because ice creams do drip when they melt. So throughout the drying process, the drips had gotten a little bit all over the place, but that's fine. Well, we're not done yet guys. The next thing I'm going to do is turning this into a bunny ice cream. I'm cutting out a small piece of paper and folding it in half, then cut out a shape of a bunny's ear. Here I'm adding a bit more detail to the ears using a blue highlighter. To To attach the ears to the ice cream, I'm making a slight fold on the bottom of the ears and using glue to stick them on like this. Then I used a permanent marker to draw the face, and if you guys want to assure that the ears won't get torn off easily, you can simply add some clear tape like this. And yeah, we're pretty much done at this point, but I also want to show you guys how I make the cone wrapper. So the first thing is I'm using a compass to draw an incomplete circle on the corner of the paper and then draw a smaller one. Here I decorated it with the bunny head patterns, but you can decorate it however you'd like to. Then cover it in clear tape and cut it out. And now all it's left to do is to wrap it around your cone like so and tape it so it holds the shape. And we're done. By the way, I used the same methods for making the chocolate ice cream one. Thank you guys so much for all the sweet comments, as well as thanks to all of you guys who have silently supported my channel. I honestly really appreciate each and every single one of you guys. If you're new here, please consider subscribe. That way I can make more contents like this. Bye!